great example for health and nutrition.
Yay!
Wow. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
You have the film Sala Cruz. It took 2 years for the film to be taken by somebody. So what was the struggle like?
Oh, like it was for Tanu Veds Manu or Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, all these films. What happens is, one of the reasons that I keep absenting myself from the industry is I spent a lot of time with people who are not part of the film industry. Like I golf, I would go out for rides with the rickshaw guys and just chat with them. And I just realized that over the last 10 years, the audiences have become much more intelligent than the actual industry people in terms of the kind of stories that were coming to me. We're still stuck with a lot of old formulas that work for us, but the youngsters, now if I sit and explain to them that I'm sitting beside this girl and I'm just holding her with one finger and that's got to be romance, the 13-year-old guy is like, come on man, seriously, he's having more fun on the WhatsApp than I'm having with the girl over here. So it is the whole journey of trying to convince producers, saying no, this will be accepted by the audience. They're smart enough to do, because they all want to tell us. Yes, like when we did Tanu Veds Manu, people didn't want to touch it because they said, यार ये तो 1980s की film लग रही है. There's no Sheila की जवानी, no Munni Badnaam Hui, no six pack. The film stayed in the can for 8 months after being made, and nobody would touch it. It's only that suddenly one person saw it and they said, wow, actually it's got potential, and then they released it and the rest is history. So the same thing happened with Sala Kadus also, because every time I would say it's about a female boxing, वो तो बहुत यार, actually it took 4 years. So they used to keep saying यार तो अभी आ रही है मैरी कॉम आ रही है आपके लिए, वो हो गया, अभी लेडी बॉक्सिंग के साथ कौन देखेगा, सर आप हीरो नहीं हो पिक्चर में, फिर क्या फ़ायदा, गाने हैं नहीं हैं, तो न्यू लड़की, अच्छा मतलब, so answering all those questions and assimilating all that and convincing people. Finally, I went to Raju because he's a friend, not because he was he's a great director and producer. But when he saw my face, he asked me, I narrated the story to him, and that's how he came on board. But now this film wouldn't have been made.
So which film are you more closer to, Tanu Veds Manu or Sala Cruz?
Well, yeah, I'm a producer on Sala Khadu, so definitely Sala Khadu.
But which is your favorite film as an actor?
I would say Sala Khadu right now. Yeah.
Okay, he's a producer talking here.
Yes.
Recently I've met Sanjay Dutt. क्या कुछ मूवी वगैरह की प्लान चल रही है, कुछ ऐसी खबरें भी आ रही थी?
देखिए, जो भी संजय के यहाँ जाते हैं वो उनके साथ तो फिल्में बन जाती हैं अभी. नहीं, अभी ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. He's like a brother to me, so, and he's been a great support. So I enjoy spending time with him, and he's got enormously exciting stories to tell us right now. And the evenings are spent just listening to those stories.
जैसे कि आज बजट भी रिलीज हो रहा है, तो क्या एक्टर्स की लाइफ में भी बजट का असर पड़ता है?
यार बहुत पड़ता है यार. हाँ, मतलब सर्विस टैक्स बढ़ गया कि नहीं, अभी वो क्या टैक्स आ गई है, सब बिल्कुल पड़ता है. बट मुझे हमेशा लगता है कि जो आपका फ़र्ज़ है वो निभा दीजिए, फिर आप ज़िंदगी आराम से जी सकेंगे. आई एम ऑलवेज ऑफ द ओपिनियन दैट यू माइट it's best first to follow the rules and then show whether you like it or not. That's a different deal, but it's best to follow it first.
क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं बजट से?
क्यों यार सारा टैक्स काट दें हम लोग के लिए, बोले ज़ीरो टैक्स है, और वो बोलें कि जिसको जैसे दुबई वगैरह में होता है कि इट्स अ यूजर्स टैक्स, you keep your income and you just pay tax for whatever you buy or use. That I think would have been a smart thing. But I'm an actor who has no financial experience, so it's said with that cautionary warning.
You always wanted to become an actor, or
No. In fact, when I came to Bombay, I didn't even think I had it in me to be an actor.
Okay.
I was teaching. I had a consultancy. I used to teach public speaking, communication skills, and basically from personality development.
Oh wow.
And that's how I started off. And one of my students came and said, "Sir, अगर आपको legal money चाहिए जल्दी से, तो आप ये modeling कर लो, आपको पैसे मिल जाएंगे. You can set up your own office. You don't have to keep hiring buildings." And that's how it started. I went with a few photographs to ZTV office, and one lady called Almaz, who I'll never forget, took those pictures, and the very next day, I got an offer to do a television serial.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
आपकी मूवी आ रही है UNCUT, तो उसके बारे में और थोड़ा अगर
वो आजकल के ज़माने में ना 12-13 करोड़ लोग खर्च कर देते पब्लिसिटी में, है ना. तो हमारे लिए सख्त रूल होता है कि आप ऐसे बेफजूल की बातें नहीं करेंगे, वही करेंगे जो हम आपसे कहते हैं. तो इसके बारे में सही ढंग से जो है बड़े ताम झाम के साथ और फैनफेयर के साथ उसकी बातें शुरू करेंगे. सो थोड़ा टाइम दे दीजिए ना.
If I give you an option, you have to choose between boxing, dancing, and romancing. What would you?
What a question!
tell me.
Why would I want to do boxing or dancing?
Okay, dancing.
It's romancing and very
There would
easiest
be
thing
some
to
people who
do.
would just choose boxing.
They must be nuts.
Okay.
Why? But
So that
yeah.
means the next film that is going to come up is also going to be a romantic film.
Age appropriate romantic film, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can we see more of sequels of Tanu Weds Manu? Because now that two are being held.
I've
I've
told Anand that the next sequel, if it has a triple role for me, then I will do it.
Okay. Okay.
बहुत हो गया ये double role अभी मैं करूँगा triple role अभी लिखा जाए. Yes ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a sequel to Three Idiots happening. Ahmed mentioned at an event. So what's happening on that front? And have you been approached for the role?
We're always together, so I know for a fact that it's a pipe dream right now. There is
There
nothing.
will be a fourth idiot.
No. What I'm saying is the sequel itself hasn't been written or thought of properly. It was a wish list, and Raju has 3 other scripts before that which he wants to finish. So by that time, I think it'll be the idiot's children who will be doing a film. I very doubt at the rate that Raju does a film once, every 5 years. तो अभी तो 15 साल के बाद जो बनेगी ये 3 Idiots के बारे में तो देखेंगे हम.
And do you
So,
intend to direct someday?
I don't have the qualifications, nor the patience for it. I think it's a very fine art. It's personally you have to have a trait like a driver can't afford to have sleep apnea. A producer cannot afford to have impatience, which I'm full of. So I don't think I have the technical qualification nor the personality build-up to be a director. So
Well, I like him as an actor. Please.
Hey, me
Just
too.
act.
Me
Just
too.
act.
Totally.
Yes, I think there was, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, the lady in the black over here. You wanted to ask a question?
I
Yeah.
was going to ask you about the kind of role that you're being offered in terms of Bollywood.
Thankfully now they are being wide and all-encompassing in terms of the stories being offered. I don't have the liberty to choose the kind of film I want to do, whether I want to do a comedy or an action, because the kind of scripts that I can do itself are a few and far between. But now they are becoming braver. They're actually much braver. It's,
Because of Salakad?
no, because of all the other kind of films that have done well, from Piku to
The stuff that's doing well.
that is doing well. They're very different stories, not necessarily the typical hero films and dance and song numbers. Every other film is making 100 crores if it's good. Neer Jana, for instance. So those kind of offers are now beginning to come, which is good, which I think is great.
I've also heard that you're very organically growing a lot of vegetables. Is that right? Like,
Yeah.
should I elaborate on that? Because I was a little confused whether it is the right story or not.
I know it's a true story. मैंने कहा अब ये साला खड़ूस नहीं बन रहा है तो चलो फार्मर ही बन जाता
Farming
हूँ.
यहाँ में कुछ हाँ होने वाला है क्या? Because I heard that on his terrace that
MI
he grows
terrace.
that actually doesn't buy vegetables from outside. He actually grows them organically on his terrace. And
Yeah, it's actually very easy. And see, one of the things, like I was saying, as an actor, you want to gather as much knowledge as possible. So there is this new process called hydroponics, which is something that you can grow. This is not organic. This is
Okay.
called hydroponics. So there is both. I'm doing organic as well as this, where you grow fruits and vegetables without soil,
okay.
and it just grows them on water, which is a very different technology. So मेरा पूरा हफ्ते का तो नहीं, लेकिन 4 दिन का तो सब्जी निकल ही जाता है.
अच्छा 4 दिन का सब्जी निकल
Yeah.
तो किसी के पास सब्जी नहीं है उनको पता है कि कहाँ
हाँ,
पर सब्जी मिल
मैं
जाएगी
बेचने
ना?
आऊँगा आपके यहाँ सब्जी.
जब बॉम्बे में सब्जी नहीं मिल रही है उनके पास सब्जी जरूर मिल जाएगी. Yes, can I take one more question and then?
Yes.
Hi, so coming back to boxing, do you think it's something you'd like to take up recreationally? And if so, is there anyone you'd like to test your skills on?
I'm going to meet Mike Tyson. I didn't say I'm going to test him. I'm just saying he's
Why
my.
not testing now that you're trained, you're pro at it? Why not test?
It's like me being a pilot in Rangde Basanti and being actually made to fly as MiG-16. This is a MiG-29. I don't think I'll take off the ground. So Mr. Tyson is a phenomenally historic boxing figure. I think merely shaking hands is enough for me.
दो तीन तो दिखा दीजिए डचिंग पंचिंग कुछ तो बता
ये
दीजिए
ऐसी डचिंग करके जो है ना, ऐसा कोई वर्ड है ही नहीं, बट आई फील लाइक दैट इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिम. डचिंग मैं पता चला बोल दिया इसने पंच ही कर दिया उसकी वजह से मुझे. But it's actually a great compliment that he has expressed his desire to see the film, which is something that we're hoping to show him next month. Sorry?
How did you hear about it?
He saw one of the reviews written by the Hindu online, and I think he is one of those guys like all true professionals who follow that every article about the profession that they're involved in. So he actually messaged one of the boxers, an Olympian, who was responsible for our boxing in the Tamil film, and said, hey, I'd really like to see this film, and he put it on Facebook, on his verified site. So that became viral for us. Yeah, so boxing, hey, listen, yeah, I'm an actor now. I just one film के लिए कर दिया बहुत है. अभी जाके I want to try it out with other people and stuff. And if I have to try out my boxing, then it'll be a different sort of wrestling. Maybe not boxing, but I'll probably do a wrestling film with a beautiful woman. That'll be a good stuff to do. Yes. So, oh, sorry.
Any plans to go west?
I thought I'm in Bombay already. That's what the South guys keep asking. Are you going? Why not? Why not? I mean, it's with the way the bloody dollar is increasing on the rupee. It'd be a good idea to earn money in some dollars. Yeah. So yes, but like I was telling the ladies just a few minutes ago, I have to wrap my head around the fact that I need to go back to the bottom of the rung, start giving my screen tests. Priyanka and Deepika are, gorgeous ladies, so they're probably going to get the best offers. For me, there are dime a dozen kind of guys who are Indians who want to act and who look very good. So I have to prove my mettle there and see if getting an income in dollars is going to happen, which I would like, of course.
Okay. So tell me two more questions, and I think.
Sure.
So one question is that you're a family man, which we all heard. Since there is no controversy that I can ask you. How, if you have a free day, how do you spend your free day? I've heard about Bheem, if I'm not mistaken.
My God, yeah, oh wow.
I've heard about, I'm
Hulk.
getting the other one.
Hulk.
Hulk, yes. How is that? How are you spending your day?
So, like, I have a million things that I need to do that has not been done. Like, from taking care of my dogs to playing golf to.
Yeah, Bheem is and Hulk is a dog.
Yeah, just two dogs.
Please specify.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a son to take care of and be a father as well. So,
are you a doting father?
I know I'm a doting father. I don't know if I'm a responsible enough father yet. I'm a sort of an absentee father for quite a bit, but I make up for all the absence when I'm with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to know future plans. How more often you're going to see the kind of roles that you're coming up with, future projects.
I'm hoping to do more films. I can't afford to do one film in 3 years anymore. So I'm hoping to do more films frequently. But now that the scripts are being written and they're beginning to write the kind of stories that I like, I think hopefully there'll be more films this year.
Have things changed since the time you've done your first movie, which is Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, to kind of movies that you're doing now? Has industry changed? Because that is.
Absolutely. I mean, when we did Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, Magna Publications was just on magazines. Now it's all over, on apps, on internets, which is very good. It's, information on tap, so people tend to remember and forget very quickly. So you're talking about a whole different breed of people who are looking at films, and then they will never go to the theatres till they find the films aspirational. So if they think with the trailer कि भैया इसको मैं घर में बाद में देख लूँगा, you're done. So we're fighting different challenges. At the same time, people are coming back to the theatres, which was not happening when I first came, because television had taken up all the interest at that time, and people were watching Mahabharata on television, and they would want to come out and watch movies. So yeah, it's a constantly changing industry. I remember Mr. Balachandar, one of the greatest doyens of direction in the South. He said something that when he joined the film industry in 1956 or something, they said the film industry is in a really bad shape, and we hope that it improves. He said it's been 50 years since now, and it's never improved.
Yeah,
They said the film industry is always in the bad state, so that's how it's been constant.
Okay. Well, I truly wish you all the success, and I want to see you more on screen. I want you to give more punches, but this time make sure that the punches are very hard on an opposite opponent of yours. But thank you so much for being here. You are fantastic, very grounded, very honest, humble.
Thank you.
I don't have much to say. He's an actor. He's fully a star.
Thank
you
you
so much, guys, for being here.
Thank you so much.
A huge round of applause for this actor, who's truly a star in all the possible ways.
You're very kind. Thank you.
For more news and gossips, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.